Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the most chilling crime stories. Today, we unravel a tale filled with mystery, betrayal, and a quest for justice. This is the story of the unsolved case of the Midnight Strangler. It was the summer of 1985 in the quiet town of Maplewood, a place known for its friendly neighbors and peaceful streets. But that tranquility was shattered one fateful night. On June 12, 1985, the body of 22-year-old Lisa Thompson was discovered in a wooded area just outside of town. She had been reported missing 2 days earlier. Witnesses recalled seeing her leaving a local bar, but no one knew what happened after that. The news of Lisa's death sent shockwaves through Maplewood. Parents kept their children indoors, and the local police stepped up patrols. But the fear only grew when just weeks later, another young woman vanished. On July 4th, 1985, 19-year-old Sarah Jenkins was last seen at a 4th of July celebration. Her body was found a week later, just a few miles from where Lisa was discovered. The similarities were striking. Both victims had been strangled, and both had last been seen near the same bar. As investigators worked tirelessly, they uncovered a pattern. The women were connected by their social circles and frequented the same establishments. But despite numerous interviews and extensive searches, leads began to dry up. Then, in late August, a breakthrough. A local man, John Miller, was arrested on unrelated charges and mentioned seeing a suspicious figure near the crime scenes. His description matched a man who had been seen in the area around the time of both murders. Police quickly tracked down this man, David Carter, a known drifter with a history of violence. But when they brought him in for questioning, he denied any involvement. With no physical evidence tying him to the crimes, they had to let him go. The fear in Maplewood grew, rumors spread, and the community held candlelight vigils for the victims. But as the weeks turned into months, hope began to fade. Would the Midnight Strangler ever be caught? Years passed, and the case grew cold. But in 1992, a new detective took on the case, determined to bring closure to the families of Lisa and Sarah. He reopened the investigation, re-examining evidence with new forensic technology. Then, in a stunning twist, a DNA match surfaced. It linked David Carter to the crime scenes, but he was nowhere to be found. Authorities discovered he had been living under a new identity in another state. In 1994, after years on the run, David Carter was finally apprehended. He faced trial for the murders of Lisa Thompson and Sarah Jenkins. The courtroom was packed with the families of the victims seeking justice. Yours is there. The evidence was overwhelming, and in a matter of days, the jury delivered their verdict. Guilty on all counts. Justice had finally been served, but the scars of the past remained. Elise. The story of the Midnight Strangler reminds us of the fragility of safety in our communities and the enduring quest for justice. If you found this story compelling, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more chilling crime tales. Until next time, stay safe and stay vigilant.